Welcome back to another lesson. If you're a rapper, singer, songwriter, music producer, or just someone who wants to understand music better, my goal is to help you reach your maximum potential, help you increase your skill level, and also help you monetize your music skills online. You can also visit my website tipsbyobi.blogspot.com where I blog about music. So guys, in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you the D major scale. And for us to understand the D major scale, we're going to be answering what is the difference between D major and the D flat major scale, what are the intervals in a D major scale, number 3, how to understand the D major scale, the difference between D flat major triad and the D major triad, then lastly, how do we construct a major triad chord. So guys, I believe that it's going to be easy, so if you're interested in music, stay tuned. So guys, in this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you the D major scale. The D major scale. And the D major scale is very simple. So for us to understand the D major scale, I'm going to be teaching you a coin-based saying, which says, David finishes classes. David finishes classes, which means that David is D, finishes is F sharp, classes is C sharp. David is D, finishes is F sharp, classes is C sharp. So first let me play it with my left hand, then with my right hand. So with the left hand it will sound like this. So I taught you that when it comes to playing the piano as a beginner, first focus on timing rather than on speed. So let me play it with my right hand. So the D major scale is very simple because it has two sharps. This black keys, the F sharp and the C sharp. So guys, I've played it with my left hand and with my right hand. So let me play it now with both hands. So remember guys, I've taught you that as a beginner, first focus on timing rather than on speed. So let me repeat again. So remember, focus on timing rather than on speed. Yeah, so that is the D major scale. It's very simple. It has only two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So it only has two sharps. Yeah, so that is the D major scale, two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So now our first question is, what is the difference between D major scale and the D flat major scale? So what is the difference between D major? Let me use the other pen. So what is the difference between D major and the D flat major? So what is the difference between D major and the D flat major scale? So guys, it's very simple, because when it comes to the D major scale, the D major scale has only two sharps. First, let me read the scale for us to understand it. So D major, it looks like this: D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, then D. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now this is the D major. Then for the D flat major scale, D flat major, so for the D flat major, so remember guys, I taught you that the Coinbase saying for the D flat major is David eats greens and bananas. So it is D flat, David eats greens and bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So guys, what is the difference between D major and the D flat major? So you can see D major, it has two sharps, F sharp, C sharp. Then for the D flat major, it has 5 flats. So that is the difference between D major and D flat major. D major has what? Has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Then the D flat major scale has 5 flats: D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, then back to the octave. So that is the difference. Now to our second question. So our second question is, what are the intervals in a D major scale? So guys, the intervals in a D major scale are, so the intervals, so what are the intervals in a D major scale? So the intervals. So what are the intervals in this scale? So the intervals, guys, are very simple. So first we have a root note. Then after root note we have major second. Then after major second we have major third. Then major third we have perfect fourth. Then after perfect fourth we have perfect fifth. Then after the perfect fifth we have the major sixth. Hope that you can see. Then we have the major seventh. Then back to the octave. So guys, these are the intervals in the D major scale, and actually in any major scale these are the intervals: root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. Root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. So guys, it's very important for you to understand these intervals, because when it comes to any key, you're going to form those intervals. So that is our second question. Now let us answer our third question. So what's our third question? So our third question is, how do we understand the D major scale in an easy way? So it's very simple, guys. So I've taught you that the D major scale has two sharps. So I'm going to be teaching you a Coinbase saying which says, David finishes classes. So when it comes to understanding the D major scale, I've taught you a Coinbase saying which says David finishes classes. So what do I mean by that? So I mean this is D, this is F sharp, then this is C sharp. So now let us form the D major scale. So D major. So D major is very simple. It's D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, then back to the octave. So guys, this is the D major scale. That's how you understand the D major scale. So the D major scale has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. That's why I've taught you David finishes classes. So how do you understand the D major scale? Understand that David finishes classes. D for the D major scale, finishes for the F sharp, classes for the C sharp. So now to our fourth question. So guys, hope that I'm adding value to you. So our fourth question is, what is the difference between the D flat major triad and the D major triad? So guys, it's very simple. So guys, when it comes to, so the difference between the D flat major triad, and the D major triad. So what is the difference between D flat major triad and D major triad? So one key thing is you need to understand that chords come from scales. So first let us form this scale, the D flat major scale. So the D flat major scale, David eats greens and bananas. Now let us form the D major triad. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Remember, David finishes classes. David eats greens and bananas. So, for us to form the D major triad, sorry, did finish these ones. So for us to form the D major triad, it's very important to understand that the formula for major chords is 1, 3, 5. Hope that you can see it. 1, 3, 5. So guys, this is the formula for the D major triad. 1, 3, 5. Let me use the other pen. So this is the formula for the D major triad. 1, 3, 5. So for us to form the D major triad, it is going to be this now D, this F, then this A flat. So it is going to be D flat. I'm going to write it again, don't worry. F, A flat. So this is the D major triad. Then the D flat major triad. Then the D major triad, it is going to be D, F sharp, A. So guys, as you can see, the difference between the D flat major triad and the D major triad is D flat major triad is D flat, F, A flat. Then for the D major triad is D, F sharp, then A. So let me write it so that, okay, let me not even grab it because I believe it's very difficult for you to see these scales. So D flat major scale is this one. Then the D flat major triad is now this one. Then for the D major scale is this one. Then the D major triad is this one. So guys, it's very important to note that when it comes to chords, chords come from scales. As I have taught you, we can see that chords comes from scales because, as you can see here, I've formed this scale, then I've been able to form this chord. Then I've written this scale, then I've been able to form this chord. So guys, understand that chords come from scales. For example, for the D flat major triad, first I've taught you the D flat major scale, which is D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, then back to the octave, which is D flat. Then I've taught you that for chords, major chords formula is 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. So if you want to form the D flat major triad chord, first form the scale, which is now this scale, then come to the 1, the 3, and the 5. Then for the D major scale, I've taught you that it has two sharps, the F sharp and the C sharp. Then the chord formula for major chords are 1, 3, 5. So this is 1, this is 3, this is 5. As simple as that. So D flat major triad chord is D flat, F, A flat. Then for the D major triad chord is D, F sharp, A. So once you keep on practicing, it's going to be easy. Now to our final question. So to our final question, how do we construct a major triad chord? So it's very easy. So first to construct a major triad chord, actually I've taught you. For example, for the D major triad, let me write it again. So D, let me use this pen. So we have D, E. So we have D. Let me just erase it. So we have D, we have E, we have F sharp, we have G, we have A, we have B, we have C sharp, then we have B. So the question is, how do we construct a major triad chord? So it's very easy. First, write the scale, because chords come from scales. Then the D major triad chord, I've taught you that the major chord formula is 1, 3, 5. So here 1 is D, 5 is F sharp, sorry, this is F. Then we have now A, which is 5. So this is how we construct the major triad chord. Then also understand that for the major triad chord, this is a major triad, F sharp, is a major third. Then A is a perfect fifth. As simple as that. So guys, let me summarize this video for you. So we're understanding the D major scale. What is a scale? A scale is a group of notes that sound good together. Then for you to understand the D major scale, understand the Coinbase saying that I have taught you. David finishes classes, which means that the D major scale is D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D, which means that it has two sharps, F sharp and C sharp. Then also I've taught you that chords come from scales. Then the chord formula for a major chord is 1, 3, 5. For example, now here, as you can see, our 1 is D, then our 3 is F sharp, then our 5 is A. That's how we form a major triad chord. So guys, I hope that I've added value to you, and let us meet in another lesson. Stay tuned.